Hi there, Susannah here with Get Up with Susannah, sequence number 1. In this sequence, we'll be transitioning from standing down all the way down to the floor and all the way back up again, and we'll take advantage of a chair for support to get down and get back up. I would like to say that I present this flow, these movements, as options, and you can follow along and do what I do if it works for you. But if along the way a body part of yours does not seem to work in the way that I'm presenting, you make a change. You adapt and just go for whatever movement will work for you to get you to that goal, right? Which is down to the floor and then back up again. And you can use a chair anywhere along the way if it's helpful. Okay, so there's no exact right way to do this, but I'm going to present this particular sequence in this way. Follow along and have some fun and listen to your body. Okay, so let's start standing facing a chair at the top of your mat. We'll root down in 2 feet and allow the tailbone to gently drop, shoulders relaxed. Pressing up through your crown, having wonderful posture to begin here. Take a moment to feel your feet gripping into your mat. Now inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, which means to stick your butt behind you as the knees bend, and then grab a hold nice and firmly of your chair. We'll keep the right foot in front and step the left foot back. So step back and you'll find yourself in a lunge, but you're holding on to the chair. So go ahead and bend the knee and lift your hips. Bend the front knee, lift your hips. Do this several times. And now we will lower the back knee all the way to the mat and step the front foot back to meet that back knee and find ourselves on the mat. Now, if you would like to do the next sequence with some support or cushioning underneath your knees, I should say, I'm going to place a mat pad under my knees, and we'll all come to table position. So find your way to table or tabletop, all fours, spreading your fingers wide and planting your hands down right underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath hips, table position. And then we'll begin some movement with the spine, isolating the lower spine by doing pelvic tilts. Tuck tailbone, lift butt. Do 3 or 4 of these pelvic tilts. Inhale and exhale. The upper spine, the neck, everything stays still. Just the lower pelvic area is moving. Okay, pause, stillness. And now upper spine or thoracic drops, they're called. Keeping your arms nice and strong and straight, lower body still. Let the chest drop between the hands and the shoulder blades come together. Then push away. So it's drop the chest and the shoulder blades retract together. And then push away, shoulder blades protract across your back. So see if you can really feel and isolate that upper back feeling of retraction and protraction, shoulder blades. Breathing. Great. 4 or 5 times there. Okay, now curl your back toes, stretch hips back. You can find your extended child's position, stretching. Next up, flow in slide and glide. So we'll come forward with the hips, hands, pressure on the hands, drop your chest, drop your hips, lift your chest and look up. Then take your hips back again and stretch. And here's a key part of my move here. Lift your hands, heel of the hand grounded, spread your fingers and literally pull the backs of your hands towards your face. Arms are straight. Spine is straight and stretch back and then come forward. So then you'll flow back and forth. In other words, slide and glide. You can inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you go back. Excellent. Okay, a couple more if it feels good to do it. Inhale, exhale, and then take it back and stretch out extended child's. Now back to table position just to transition. So from table, we will now release the hands and lower our hips butt to the mat. I'm going to remove my pad and find a sitting position right in the center of your mat. Shoulders are relaxed and down, spine is straight. You'll take your hands behind your thighs, feet can either be flat or on your heels here, and awareness of your abdominals, your core. We will do spinal flexion here. So inhale, send your chest forward. You have a little, you're pulling back a little bit on the back of your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, round and drop the chin slightly. So lift up and lean back. Inhale and exhale. Good, spinal flexion. And last time, and now we'll continue all the way down to our backs. That's where we're headed, to the mat. So lower down, take your time, be safe. And once you're down, adjust yourself so you feel nice and grounded. Your feet can come as wide as your mat, arms out to the sides, palms face up. Wind chill wiper your knees now side to side for hip opening, hip preparation for the next move. We're all the way down and we're going to have to get all the way up. So take a few moments on your back. You can go to one side and take a moment and feel the stretch and go the other way. Okay, now I'm going to ask us to go all the way over to your right side. Roll to your right. You'll be on the right shoulder, and the left hand, the upper hand, will be now used to push us up. So if that works for you, if your left hand doesn't work, you could roll the other way and go up go the other direction. So at this point, you can use no hands at all and just use your core and push off your shoulder. So point being, get up, sit up, any way that worked for you. So as you can see, if all body parts are working properly, the top hand can give you a nice assist and push you up. So find your way up to sitting, and if you are comfortable with zigzag knees here, that's where I am. Okay, also, this right hand is going to be my support, and we'll do some lifting using core, using glutes and leg, and a nice side stretch happening here. So inhale, arch your arm, your upper arm as you push up and down, and just make this be a nice stretch. Inhale up, exhale down. Use your breath. Awesome. And now, this time I'm going to go all the way up. So I'm scooting myself so that everything's still on the mat. My knees are cushioned. So I'm going to lift up and then keep going and release. Whoo! Let go. Here we are on two knees, which we call tall kneeling. And in tall kneeling position, may not be graceful, that's okay. Walk over and face your chair again, because we're almost done with this side, this sequence. So facing your chair, grab a hold of your chair. You may step we originally stepped the left foot back, so we're going to go ahead and bring the left foot forward again. Curl your back toes and simply push up until you are standing. Keep your knees bent, avoid rounding your spine, then release your arms, straighten the legs, and then big breath, sun breath in, stretch up, and exhale. And that's it. We did side one of our sequence. Great. Let's go ahead and do the other side. 2 feet are, once again, grounded. Grip, tailbone drops, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Take your hips back, grab your chair nice and firm. We'll be stepping the right leg back this time, allowing right knee. Oh, and we're going to do the lunge, right? We're going to hold the lunge position and lower the hips, bending the front knee and lifting. So nice stretch here. Firmly holding onto your mat, your chair. Great. Now lower back knee to the mat, 2 knees down, and then release your chair by stepping your hands to the mat and scoot your way to the center of your mat in table position. If you're using a pad like I am, you might place that underneath your knees And now we are in table position for the other side of our sequence. Same thing, tuck tailbone, lift butt. Tuck tailbone, lift, and spread your glutes. So beneficial pelvic mobility. Inhale, exhale. Great, now we'll do the upper thoracic drop. Drop the chest, shoulder blade squeeze, push away. That was 2. Do 3 or 4. Excellent. Now, I've lifted my back leg so that I can then stretch back and curl toes. Walk the arms a little further forward for the extended child's time to slide and glide. So inhale, exhale, come forward, weight on the hands, drop the hips, look up, big breath, and take it back, stretch back. Be on the heel of your hands here and spread your fingers wide. Spread them, pull them, and forward again. I consider this a hand and wrist focused exercise. Excellent. Inhale, come forward. But of course, spinal mobility and hip mobility. So let's do a couple more. Slide and glide. And then take it back. Extended child's. And find breath. Walk your hands back and lift your hips up so you're back in the tabletop for just a moment, but we'll transition to our hips, to our seat. So if you recall which direction your butt went down last time, see if you can take yourself down the other way, your non-habitual way, and now you'll be zigzagging your knees the other direction. And if that's the case, perhaps you found yourself with your left knee forward and your right leg behind you, and your left hand will be your support in this next piece of this practice. Again, if anything doesn't feel right for you, modify. Just do something else while I'm doing this. And remember, our goal is to get back over to that chair and stand up. That's really what it's all about. So, taking, if this works for you, your left hand as your support, left hand and shoulder. Abdominals are going to work here, and this back arm and shoulder will sweep forward as you lift the hips. That's your inhale, and then back. So shoulders getting a nice movement here. Inhale, exhale, lift up, and back down. You can go slow and hold it. And then on the last one, we will let go and come up to tall kneeling. So inhale, and sort of a windmill situation with your arms. And I know it's not that graceful necessarily, but you did it, or at least I did it. And now I've found my way up to no hands on the mat and tall kneeling on the floor. So, tall kneeling, walk your way on your knees to face your chair. And we're just about there. We're on our knees. We'll grasp the chair. We'll be stepping the left foot forward, curl back toes, and then push off and step forward. Soften the knees, navel to spine, and stand up. Stretch. And exhale. And that's it. We did it. Get up, get up with Susannah, sequence number 1. I hope that worked for you. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought. Did you have to adapt? And I'll see you in the next sequence.